In a place devoid of time, the goddess and the great evil fought for an eternity. Their battle raged on in a non-linear continuum, entropy and divine order locked in an impassioned duel. In an effort to end the fight and extinguish the great evil from the universe, the goddess Celeste combusted her own soul, sacrificing herself so that life could thrive. Half of Celeste's shattered soul stayed in the spirit world, sleeping indefinitely. In an unforeseeable turn of events, the great evil returned, this time its presence descending into the mortal plane. But something else happened. The goddess Celeste awoke from the half of her soul that slumbered in the spirit world. The other half descended to the mortal plane of time, where it reincarnated over the years, culminating into a young woman named Yuko Tanaka. Reuniting with her reincarnation in the mortal plane, Celeste bestowed upon her the power to fight the great evil and its followers. Hey guys, so I just wanted to explain my look a little bit real quick. When I heard that the challenge was going to be anime, I was freaking out and I was having a little bit of a hard time deciding whether I wanted to do a pre-existing anime or if I wanted to do, make my own anime plot. And I decided to make my own anime plot and my own anime character. I decided to go with a magical girl character because I love magical girl animes. I love them so much. One of my favorite animes, my first ever favorite anime actually was Sailor Moon, and it just holds a very near and dear spot in my heart, and I took a lot of influence from Sailor Moon for this. I also took a lot of influence from Yoshitaka Amano. If you guys don't know who he is, he did a lot of the Final Fantasy designs, and he's one of my favorite illustrators. Anyway guys, I hope you guys like my look, and let's just get started. The first thing I'm using is the Body Shop Vitamin C Instant Smoother. I've been loving this stuff. It just smells real good. It makes the skin all nice and smooth. After that, I am slicking my eyebrows up with a glue stick, and then I am just filling them in with the NYX Tame and Frame in Blonde. I've been liking them real straight lately, so that's what I'm doing. I'm using the Full Throttle Shadow Stick in Feel Your Fire as a base. After that, we are going into the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm taking a light lavendery color and putting that in my crease, just buffing it back and forth, and then I'm taking a dark purple color and putting that in my outer V. I put a bit of that Prismatic Shadow and Grill Talk on my lid, and then I took some of that dark purple color from the Brights palette and mixed it with a little bit of black and made a very pointy cat eye outer V, and I also put some of it towards my inner corner, just to really define that eye shape. To make my lid all magical looking, I took some of the NYX glitter glue and I patted that on my lid, and then I took a mixture of the NYX glitter in Rose and Ice, and I put that all over my lid and just patted it on with a flat brush. I took my NYX Vivid Bright and Vivid Violet, and I just followed that cat eye shape that we created with the shadow. I also put a little loopy on the inner part of the eye, and then I defined the inner corner with a line. Then I took my Vivid Blossom liner and I put a line underneath the purple line and also a line in the loopy and 3 dots in the inner corner. Then I took my NYX liquid liner in black and created a rather intense cat eye, put some of the full figured mascara. I stacked 2 pairs of lashes that I'll have on the screen. Then I took the NYX pencil in Milk and put that underneath my eye, and then I put some of the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in white on my lower lash line. I set the area underneath the eye with a white shadow from the Avant Pop palette, and then I cut a lash into 3s, took 2 pieces of the lash that I cut and put them on the very end of the wing. Then I did the lower part of the eye, which I did with a black liquid liner. I stopped it in the middle of my eye and I connected it to the top of the cat eye. It is right below the white eyeshadow. I mixed the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation with the white foundation mixer because I wanted my skin to be real light, and then I took the NYX HD finishing powder in translucent and I set my face. I took a bit of the bright purple shade from the Brights palette and I put it on my lower lash line, and then I took my NYX Ombre Blush in Code Breaker, which is so intense and so pretty, and I just put it all over my face, just all over the place, you guys. Now we contouring with some eyeshadow. This is the dark purple shade from the Brights palette. I just contoured with it, put it on my forehead and all that stuff, and then I took these little star stickers, alright, and I put them on my face, and then I put my highlighter from the highlighter palette from NYX. It's the lavender shade. I just put a ton of that on, a ton of it, and then I took the stars off, and you get like this little star design. Isn't that cute? So cute. Then we need some lower lashes on that lower eyeball part, so I just took some black liquid liner and did some quick little black brush strokes. And since our character is a goddess, she needs to be hella sparkly, so I'm taking some more of that NYX glitter and ice, and I just put it on my cheekbones and kind of all over the place. And then I took some lashes, I cut them into threes, and I put them on my lower lash line. For these brows, I'm putting some lash glue on, and then I'm taking the glitters in Crystal and Ice from NYX, and I am patting a combination of those on my eyebrows. I also took some craft glitter, some silver craft glitter, I can't talk, and I put that on the very ends, and then I created a little moon shape with the white liquid liner, and then I went over it with my Vivid Brights and Vivid Blossom. I took the NYX Cosmic Gel Liner in Interstellar, and I just filled in that crescent moon, and then I put some of the ice glitter on top of it, and then we're going to start that little like intricate tiara design. So I'm doing that with the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Gold, and I'm just making little like curls and like pointy shapes, and like I even did like a little heart shape in there too, and it's just creating just an ornate tiara effect. And I decided to put some pearls on it too, so I put one big pearl and then two little pearls going down from there, and then little pearls throughout each one of the curves of the tiara. Now onto the silver tears. I'm just doing this with the Slide On Glide On pencil in silver, and I'm just drawing lines down my face, and that's basically all I'm doing. It's pretty easy, guys, it's pretty easy. We're doing that same tiara design, but I'm doing it on my cheekbones, and I'm just doing little like swirlies and little triangle shapes, and that's basically what we're doing, just repeating that on the cheekbones. I'm also putting some dots in there, and I put some pearls on there too, just like I did for the tiara. Because you can never be too glittery, I took some more of that ice and I put it on the tear area, and I put it in my inner corner, and then I took some of that bright purple from the Brights palette and I started to contour my nose. So I'm just contouring my nose, making it look more defined. I also put some on my Cupid's bow and underneath my lip. For the lippies, I am using the NYX Liquid Suede in Amethyst. I've been using these constantly lately because I have so many of them, but they're also very, very nice. But yeah, I put that on my lippies, and then I took some of that Interstellar gel liner and I put it on the very middle of my lips. Now we start in the chest piece. So the whole thought behind the chest piece is that this is supposed to be like a portrait of Yuko, because she is calling out to her because she is the other part of her soul. And yeah, so I just sketched out her face shape with the white Slide On Glide On pencil, and then I colored it in with the NYX Nude eyeliner, and I just smudged it out and blended it on in. Then I took some of the Hydra Touch powder foundation, patted that on just to give it a little bit more pigment on there, and also to set that pencil. Now we're doing the irises. So I am sketching out the shape of the irises with the Slide On Glide On pencil in Jewel, and then I am coloring it in with a mixture of the bright purple from the Brights palette and the more lavendery light purple. I'm putting the bright purple up towards the top of the eye, and then I'm filling in most of the eye with the lavendery purple. After that, I went over it and like did an outline with the Vivid Violet liquid liner, and I also took some white eyeshadow, put that on the forehead, took some blue eyeshadow, put it throughout the corners of the face, and some of that lavendery eyeshadow, and also shaded in the face with that, just to give it a little bit more depth. Then I took some of that peachy shade from the Brights palette, and I gave Our Lady some blush. I also gave her a little pink nose because it's cute. Taking the Slide On Glide On pencil in white, I just went over the eye area and made it so that it was nice and clean and white, and then I took some of the white colored liner from NYX, and I just did a little bit of subtle highlighting with that. I put some on the jawline, above the eyelid, I put some little dots on the cheek. I started to really define those eyes with the NYX colored liner in gray. I just went over the top area, gave her some lashes, and then I went in with some black paint just to get like a deeper, blacker color for the eyes. I also gave her like a little eyelid and we just started to detail the eyes and get the form of this face. Our girl got some eyebrows too, so I went in with did a very like thin eye with the black paint to give her some eyebrows, and then I went in with this like dark pink color, gave her the first part of the lips, and then I went in with a red slide on glide on pencil, and I really defined them. I also put a little bit of the white liquid liner on the eyes. I put it in the iris area, I put it on the top of the eyes, I put a little dot on the nose, on the cheeks, on the lips. To give the eyes that speckled look, I went in with mascara. First I went in with my colored mascara in purple, and then I went in with my colored mascara in Forget Me Not, and I just used the very point of the wand and just speckled the eyes. And then I went back in with my white liquid liner, and I just put some more highlights on, and then we really defined the lips. I decided to make her mouth open because why not, and I gave her a little nosy, so cute. So now we're going to do her hair. So her hair is more so clouds rather than hair, and I'm doing the clouds shape with the Milk Jumbo pencil. So her hair is clouds because this is basically just like Celeste yearning for her counterpart, which is Yuko, because it is the other part of her soul. So she's in the spirit world, which like predominantly when she's in her slumber. So I just wanted to do something very whimsical for the design for Yuko, which clouds came to mind. I'm also filling in that whole cloud shape with the jumbo pencil in Milk, and then I blended it out with my finger. After that, we are going in with our Brights palette, of course, because I use this thing like so many times during this tutorial, and I'm taking the yellow shade in there, and I'm just shading in the clouds. So I'm just going over top of that Milk jumbo pencil, and I'm just doing it in the outer part of the clouds just to make them look like fluffier and more kind of ethereal looking. And then I took this pink shadow and I just did the same exact thing. I just put it all throughout the cloud. Taking my NYX white liner pen, I am just creating a line where the jawline is, just to make it a little bit more defined. Then I went in with some black paint and I did a line underneath the jawline. I also shaded in the neck with a brown contour color from the contouring palette. Then I took some light yellow paint and I just started to outline the clouds, so the little like swirls of the clouds. By the way guys, if you guys want to see how I made the props for this look, so the helmet and the wings, let me know in the comment box, and yeah, I'll get that posted. I just couldn't fit it in this tutorial. I wanted to include Celeste Kingdom in this chest piece, so the way that I wanted to do that is I wanted to draw her kingdom on the shoulders. So I'm doing that with the slide on glide on pencil in glitzy gold, and the kingdom has like a bit of an Arabic feel to it. That is kind of the architecture I was going for. So I'm just sketching in all of the buildings and just doing each and every single one of the buildings, and then I'm going to go back over that and color it in with the glitzy gold pencil, and then I'm going to go back in with my gold liquid liner, and I am just going to define the building very subtly with this, because this is only maybe like 2 shades, it's actually 2 shades lighter than the glitzy gold slide on glide on pencil. So I'm just going around and sketching back in all of those buildings, and I'm taking some gold glitter and putting that on the very tops of the buildings, and then I went in with Vivid Halo from the Vivid Brights, and I am just really defining those buildings. So I'm just going around each one and outlining them, and then I did the same exact general thing to the other shoulder. The very last makeup thing I'm doing for this tutorial is I took some of the ice glitter and I put it throughout the clouds, and then I took the Redken Shape Factor 22 and I slicked back my hair, my baby hairs with that, put on my wig, and then I put on my pink circle lenses, and that is the finished tutorial, you guys. I really hope you guys liked it. This is my anime look, and yeah, for the NYX Face Awards. So if you guys want to vote, I will have all of the information listed in the description box for you guys and my link to this video, and I would really appreciate it if you guys vote for me, because I love these challenges. Like, they've been like my favorite things ever, okay? So I want to make it through to another one, so I get to do another tutorial that is my favorite thing ever. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please like this video, subscribe, makes me happy, and if you want to give me a vote, that makes me super happy too. Alright, bye guys!